Butts Day press conference. We're very excited to be here. Welcome parents, faculty, community members, the media, and our elected officials. Thank you for joining us today and supporting the students here at Canastota Central School. My name is Heather Burnett, and I work as the tobacco team manager at Bridges, and I also coordinate the reality check program here in Madison, Oneida, and Herkimer counties. The students holding today's press conference have worked very hard over the last, I would say, about 2 months to prepare for today's activities. And we at Bridges want to applaud them for the dedication to informing not only their school but their community through holding this press conference today. They're concerned about tobacco, the impact of tobacco, and tobacco marketing in their communities. So it is with great pleasure that I introduce Mrs. Linda Bonzik. She goes above and beyond the call of duty to educate, motivate, and encourage her students.
Hello everyone. As you know, I'm Mrs. Bonzik, and I teach health and physical education for Canastota School District. Before I was a teacher, I actually was a respiratory therapist for many, many years, and I have seen firsthand the impact of tobacco. So that's why I'm very passionate about Kick Butts Day. My 3 students here are in junior high. We have Garrett Whitmire, MC Riddle, and James McDermott, and they are going to speak to you today about Kick Butts Day. Garrett?
Kick Butts Day is a national day of activism that empowers youth to stand out, speak up, and seize control against tobacco company advertising. Kick Butts Day is celebrated today, March 19, 2014. More than 1,000 events will take place in schools and communities across the United States. Kick Butts Day is used to raise awareness of the problem of tobacco use in our state and community, encourage the youth to reject tobacco industry, the deceptive marketing, and stay tobacco-free, and urge elected officials to take action and to protect kids from tobacco. Kick Butts Day is organized by the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Kids and sponsored by the United Health Foundation. The first Kick Butts Day was held in April 1996. Heavy advertising, especially in low-income or ethnic neighborhoods and near schools, increases the exposure to pro-smoking messages and can increase the smoking rate for those who visit the stores. And now, here to talk is Matt.
Canastota Junior and Senior High School is participating in many things for Kick Butts Day to raise awareness about tobacco in our youth. In our 7th grade health class, we are making all different projects and posters with shocking facts about tobacco. Some of our projects will be displayed tomorrow evening at our popular health and wellness fair. Also, a group of kids staying after school have been working on projects and props to show how tobacco companies are targeting and harming our youth. We are hoping to raise awareness for kids and informing everyone on tobacco targeting and harm. And now here's XC to explain some things.
Smoking today is a major problem in our youth. Each year, 12,900 kids under 18 become new daily smokers in India. In this area, as well as across New York, the smoking rate among teens is about 12%. In New York State, 107,000 high school students smoke. According to a 2012 Surgeon General's report, Preventing Tobacco Use Among Youth and Widows, tobacco industry marketing causes of smoking. There are 3 retailers of cigarettes within walking distance of our school. This is a problem because when some students go out for lunch or go to these stores after school, they see a lot of cigarette marketing, tobacco products, and ads. The more tobacco marketing kids see, the more likely we are to smoke. The retailer is nearest our school that students from here go to are Express Mart, Save-On, and Red Apple. Tobacco companies have enlisted convenience stores as their most important partner in marketing tobacco products. Convenience stores are stores that kids go to a lot, especially when they are close to schools.
As you can see, we are concerned about our youth and tobacco marketing. We have seen enough of our youth being exposed to tobacco. We hope that our elected officials will look more into this problem. And now here's Elena Mallett from Syracuse University sharing with with us some research she has been doing.
Thank you, guys. Well, it sure is a pleasure to be here with everybody today to share this really awesome project that Bridges and Reality Check brought to us at Syracuse Community Geography. So maybe it would be a good place to start with what Syracuse Community Geography is. So what we do is we're a community university collaboration. So we are working with partner organizations like Bridges and the Reality Check to make maps based on these different concerns that are going on in the community. And so, as you can see here, we have a couple of our maps that we've created that are showing retailers, licensed tobacco retailers, and their proximity to schools. And we've used different analyses, using proximity analyses to figure out how many of these licensed tobacco retailers fall within a half mile and within a mile from these schools. And so hopefully these are kind of the target areas for Bridges and for other organizations to focus their anti-tobacco advertising or programming. And yeah, we've done a lot of research. We did a literature review to see, what's said out there in academia, what has research said. So there's a lot of different information out there, but research suggests that youth have, there might be a higher prevalence of smoking in schools that are within, that are close to licensed tobacco retailers, and this is just something that the research is suggesting. But there's still a lot going on, a lot of research still being conducted as we speak. So here in Madison County, we found that there were 60 licensed tobacco retailers, and that 29 of those, which is 48% of those licensed tobacco retailers, fall within a half mile from schools. And as you can see on this map here, the Southside Elementary School has the highest number of licensed tobacco retailers that fall within that half mile buffer from their school. So our recommendations, like I said before, are just to focus anti-tobacco programming in these areas that, where children might be impressionable to tobacco advertising.
Like I mentioned before, I work for Bridges, which is the Council on Alcoholism and Substance Abuse, and I've been working in the field of tobacco prevention for the past 12 years. And I personally am very excited about the work that our agency has been able to do with Syracuse University. It's very exciting. One thing I discovered is not only being a resident here my whole life, but working in this field for the past 12 years, is what came up on the maps matched what I saw. And so it was really cool to see those two things come together. And then we received a call about 2 months ago, I would say, from the Canastota school, and saying, we want to do some things for Kick Butts Day. We're not really sure. We have these ideas. They have a lot of really good ideas. And so we came together, and they have just blown us out of the water. And we were like right at the time finishing up this project, and then having the information, knowing that Canastota, of all of Madison County, Canastota is an area where there is prevalence of tobacco retailers close to schools. You might think Oneida, because we think of the Save-On stations. There's several of them, particularly in Oneida, but it's actually here in Canastota. And so we're so excited to work on, not just today, but we're excited about working together in the future and working with our elected officials. A representative here, Bob from Assemblyman Dee's office is here. So in a moment he'd like to close out our presentation, but we also have a staff member here at Canastota Central School who'd like to share a few words of why is this important? Why is the work that we do in tobacco prevention important? Do you want to let me share a few words?
I'm very nervous. My name is Sandy McCarthy. I've been with the district for 7 years. 6 years ago, while we were traveling down to Myrtle Beach on vacation, I was in my van and had my nebulizer plugged into my van and a cigarette lighter. I was still smoking. I had started when I was 16, and at that point that was a red flag, and I said, this is ridiculous, and quit smoking. Thank goodness my kids have never before they even start is a real important thing for the kids. That's it.
My name is Bob Shashenko. I work for Ms. McGee's office, and it's great to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Of course, Bill is down. We're already hammering out next year's budget. But he wanted me to come here today to convey a large congratulations to all your hard work for sending out a very important message, which is to your families and friends and your community about the dangers of using tobacco. So, quite simply, congratulations, and keep on kicking butts.